Hello everyone, live at 5 with Ryan and American Mobile Training Solutions. So happy to have you here. Wanted to take a minute and tell you guys that I very much appreciate all the support that you've given me over the last couple of weeks. As you guys know, I'm trying to transition a lot of our classes onto this virtual platform, and so this is helping us put that word out there, and you guys watching this certainly helps. And please feel free to share this because if you feel like it's worth your time, it may be worth someone that you know's time to be able to look at this stuff. So today we're going to have a conversation about grip. This is day 2 of our series for the Fundamentals of Marksmanship. And I have a couple of props here that I'm going to work with you guys on, and then we have our PowerPoint presentation that I put together for just a snippet overview of grips. And there's obviously a wide number of grips that you can have with your specific firearms, and it's a matter of comfort, and it also gets into whether or not the firearm fits you. And again, we'll be getting into stuff like that later on down the road, but today we're just going to cover grips. So Ashton's going to be helping me again, so appreciate your help on that. Thank you very much. And if you're ready, we'll go ahead and go to the next slide. Same stuff as always. We're a veteran-owned small business. We appreciate every ounce of support that we get from you guys. We have one mission, and that's to bring the absolute best training to you that we can through our instructors. We want to make sure that you have the most up-to-date information and that we have the best policies in place to offer you guys. So that's kind of who we are. We do this because it's our passion, and we hope that you find something to gain out of it. Next slide. Always with the disclaimer when we're dealing with firearms, self-defense, things like that. Recommend that you follow all state, federal, local ordinances, laws, things like that. Obviously that seems like common sense, but we're here to offer you guys a safety service and things like that. We're not specifically here on this platform to be able to go to that next level. We take no responsibility for any task, function, or procedure if you're not in the direct supervision of one of myself or one of our instructors, so just keep that in mind. All right, next slide. All right, so whenever we talk about grip, we really talk about two things, and a lot of this will go back to which eye dominance that you have, whether you're right eye dominant or left eye dominant. Realistically, you should shoot, you should fire, you should have your dominant hand from your dominant eye. And so even though I'm left-handed, everybody who out there is lefty probably feels my pain. I'm actually right eye dominant, and so there's only a few things that I do with my right arm, and that's shoot firearms, shoot pool, play tennis, stuff like that with my right arm. And so you have a dominant, that's called the dominant hand position, and then you have your support hand or your off hand, or some people call it any other thing, but it's your support hand. And during the firing sequence, your grip is going to dictate a lot of where that projectile goes, and so we want to secure a proper position on that. So if you guys are left-handed, right eye dominant, or right-handed, left eye dominant, let me know. There's an effect that happens. It's a crossover effect, because we'll see a lot of people, they'll shoot right-handed, but they're left eye dominant, and there's always this crossover effect, and we work with them to train. If they want to maintain that, they can. We prefer that they train dominant hand, dominant eye, but we can overcome any of that stuff. So next slide. All right, so I'm going to grab my prop 2, and as you guys can see, it's just our rubber ducky. But the first thing that you want to ensure is that you have a proper position on your finger. Whenever you grab it, the webbed part of your hand, this is called the back strap, but this is also called the tang. And so the webbed part of your hand should go up as high up on the tang as possible. That's all right. No, that's all right. So it should go up as high up on the tang as possible, and whenever you grip the firearm with your dominant hand, it should actually, your knuckles, the middle of your knuckles should align with the firearm. If it's over here, or if it's too much, it may not fit you correctly. And because we always keep our finger off the trigger until we're ready to use it, there's always a nice little spot right here that we can place our firing, our trigger finger. All right. Now you see all of this space over here. Baby, could you? There you Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. So grip should be firm but not cause fatigue, so you shouldn't be shaking like that. Your non-shooting hand should cover the rest of the grip. So where this part is empty, that space, you're going to take the heel of your hand and you're going to place it right here, and the thumbs should marry your hand, your non-dominant hand, your support hand. The knuckles should align with the firearm as well, and it should look something like this. All right. What we don't want to see necessarily is a crossover of the thumbs, because it allows for a lot of space in here, and everything that we talk about is recoil management. And the more surface area I have on this firearm, the more control I have of the recoil, the quicker I can get back on target, etc. So can you go ahead and click the next slide? And this should show you, kind of walk you through what I was just talking about too. All right. Now for a revolver, it's a little bit different, and if you can see on this, the hand is actually crossed over like this, right? And the reason why is because you have your hammer right here. Obviously, if it has an external hammer, if it has an internal hammer, you're still going to hold it this way, but you can also get away with a little bit different stuff. But your dominant hand should still be placed in the same position as your semi-automatic. Your non-dominant thumb is crossed over your dominant thumb, and the reason why is because if I don't have that and then I have to come out here to bring my hammer back, I've just surrendered everything that I worked for to establish my grip, right? So, right here. Easiest way to do it. Like I said, doesn't compromise the dominant hand position. So, the next one is going to be on the AR platform. And as you can see, I'm going to grab this real quick. And if you guys have an AR platform, you can utilize this. And as you can see, nothing in the magazine well. Safety flags on. And so your dominant hand is placed in the same fashion as it would be for your revolver or your pistol. All right, finger off the trigger till you're ready to use it. Seems pretty simple. Your hand position is going to be as high up on the tang as possible. Now, your support hand, it allows, in this position, if I'm out here like this, it allows for a more natural point of aim because everything's lined up right here whenever I come out. But I also fatigue faster out here, so this isn't meant to be out here for days on days or anything like that. Next slide. This position is the mag hold, but I'm not holding the actual magazine, I'm holding the well right here. And the reason why I've always been a fan of this is because it allows me to stay up here forever. I can stay right here pretty much forever. My arms aren't going to fatigue as quickly as they are if I'm out here like this, C-clamp grip, whatever it is type of thing. But your non-dominant hand, this one allows for really good recoil management because whenever I come up and down, it's right here. I'm pushing and I'm pulling against it, so it's really tight. Out here, I don't have as much control because I'm extending myself out further. But the premise is still the same. You still have your dominant hand right here, finger off the trigger till you're ready to use it. As always, weapon pointed in a safe direction. If you're on the range, it's up and down range. And that's kind of a quick hit on your pistol, semi-automatic pistol, your revolver, and your AR-15 platform, AR-10 platform, you know, any type of rifle platform that is a semi-automatic. If it's bolt action, it's obviously different. If it's shotgun, it depends on if it's a pump or an automatic, right? So the point is that on your dominant hand, you have, if you have a tang, keep it high up there as possible, finger off the trigger till you're ready to use it. All the extra space for something like if I was shooting, if I had my pistol, be right here, here, here. Any of those variances are fine. So that's kind of a quick hit list on grip. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about aiming, and so we'll finally get into sight picture, sight alignment for the aiming. And if you can go to the next slide. Always that's going to be what's next. So we're day 3 of the Fundamentals of Marksmanship. We've gone over 2. We went over stance yesterday. We went over grip today, and we're going to go over aim tomorrow. I appreciate you guys joining in. Do we have any comments? What kind of... No comments, but we got some views.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Paula.
Hey, everyone. Anyways, so if you guys do want some consultation from us, we would love to. Like I said, we're a small business. We're trying to get ourselves out there. Please feel free to share this with anybody that you think could use the help. I'm putting all of this stuff online just as an overview because I feel like it's valuable information. And if you have more questions about it, please feel free to reach out to us. We always love to chat about it anyways. It's kind of what we do. So I appreciate your guys' time. Thanks so much for watching. Mom, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
Jason says, hey.
Oh, what's up, Jason? Which Jason?
Wilkins.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? I was looking at, I saw one of your pictures today. It was the high-speed medium drag one. I thought about putting it on there, but I did not. But I do have it. I'm going to find a place to use it at some point. So, anyways, I appreciate you watching, man. Feel free to make comments as well or anything like that. But that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate your time. Thanks. Stay safe.